Savannah, Georgia is said to be the most haunted city in America. And when you hear all the tragic events and ghost stories associated with this place, it's not the least bit surprising it carries that title. Savannah has a turbulent past full of war and epidemics and murder. The sheer number of stories is astounding. You can practically point at any building and ask, what kind of ghosts haunt that place? Although there are no hauntings directly involved, one such story is popularized in the non-fiction novel and film Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, starring John Cusack and Kevin Spacey. The action in this story centers around the Mercer house, which has a few stories of its own, apart from the events covered in the film. One story involves a prankster child being pushed off the roof by a spirit and having his head skewered on this iron fence. The house was originally occupied by a man that smothered his wife and then killed himself. It is pretty cool to see so many familiar places in a movie.
Sure. Now, this house is one of the largest houses in Savannah. It covers an entire block.
A girl moved into a room here and left the same night because of its other occupants. Underneath the square on which this house resides is actually an old slave graveyard that's just built over. That may actually explain why this house seems so dangerous. The woman who owns it refuses to sell it or let anybody live there. 3 girls were once found here disemboweled and laid in a triangle on the floor with their blood painted on the walls. The only witness, a 4-year-old girl, saying that she simply did not know what happened. The TV show Ghost Adventures featured another site.
We're considered to be the most haunted city in the United States, and we're in what is considered to be the most haunted building. So you do the math.
The Moon River Brewing Company is a brewery and restaurant on street level, but the basement and upstairs remain largely unrenovated. The sheer number of hauntings leaves construction crews refusing to work on the building. The only thing that is certain is that a lot of things have happened to people here.